Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Saturday, and welcome to this afternoon's Tiger Sports Livestream Network baseball broadcast between the 8-1 Class 3A Grinnell Tigers and the Class 2A 0-6 West Branch Bears. Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Walker. Dan Walker's beside me. We got a fun game this afternoon. We had a great softball game last night, Grinnell and Pella Christian. Now we get an afternoon opening pitch here this afternoon. We're running just a little bit late, so the game will start just a little bit later than its 2 o'clock original start time. But we're going to have a fun game. West Branch looking for victory number 1 on the season. Grinnell looking for victory number 9 after their 6-1 win over Pella Christian last night. All that and more coming up on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-thru, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, West Finch Auto Plaza, Pollyi's Pizza, Medicap Pharmacy, and the Dairy Barn.
Alrighty, starting lineups have been set. It's Grinnell versus West Branch coming up here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. You'll probably hear some wind coming in and out through our microphones and whatnot. We'll try to kind of adjust as the night goes on, or as the afternoon goes on. We have the door open here because we're at 90 degrees here at the baseball diamond, but the wind is at still roughly around 13, 14 miles an hour, so we gotta
That's our
play
air
with,
conditioning
I was
for
gonna
the
say,
night.
it's what we're working with, or else we'd be in a hot box right now. So interesting conditions for today, but the wind's headed out to the outfield, so a good chance to knock home a couple home runs for both these two teams. West Branch comes in 0-6 on the season, 0-5 in conference play in the River Valley South. Grinnell 8-1, 2-1 in conference play in the Little Hawkeye Conference out of Class 3A. Grinnell coming off a 6-1 victory over Pella Christian last night. And we got a fun game today. Trey Goldman is on the mound for the Tigers. Trey, so far this season, started in one game, only made it 2 innings, struck out 1 with an ERA of 3.50, but gave up no hits. So we'll see what he can do on the mound for Grinnell as they get a big game here today, see if he can get another non-conference victory, and then the gauntlet begins next week. Indianola doubleheader. Game against Norwalk. They come back home and play Pella on Friday night in a doubleheader as well. We'll be doing that game, so it's going to be a very busy week for Grinnell. To get some wins, it'd be good if you can get one more here as we start this tough week upcoming. But we appreciate everyone for tuning in, no matter where you're at. Also, thanks to everyone who tuned in last night for the softball game, Grinnell versus Pella Christian. And it will be number 20, Cale Federlin, batting first for West Branch this afternoon. Federlin comes in batting .308 on the season, young season for the Bears. And Federlin, a senior, with 4 hits, one of those being a double. And our 2 o'clock game slated for 2:13 starts. First pitch goes wide for Goldman. We're off and running here at Fowler Field. Like we said, the wind not going to give many favors to a couple of reasons. Wind is coming out from behind us, so it's headed out to outfield, and we're sitting at 18-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So the ball will carry today, there's no doubt about that, as Trey Goldman, his second pitch of the afternoon, starts for a strike. One ball and 1 strike. Lined up for Goldman. Check, check. Okay, we're good. Microphone went down there for a second. That was in there for strike 2. Trey coming into the game only throwing 23 pitches all season long. His second one goes wide. Nice grab by Cole Johnson, the catcher, and we even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'd say, would you call this partly cloudy weather? It'll go in and out. Sun will duck behind the clouds once in a while. But it's just the start of a really hot week, because I think all the highs next week are like 88, 89, 90. It's going to be a hot week for some teams. I was going to say, we're getting August weather here in July. That's what it feels like. Luckily, I think this is the only daytime game left the rest of the year, and it is for Grinnell. As Trey Goldman sits down his first batter with the strikeout. And this will bring up number 36.
You're joining us for the first time this
Lucas
year. We
Pierce.
also added in a new screen. So not only do you get to see the pitch cam, you can see anything that's going on in the back right-hand corner there. So it gives you a view of anyone wants steal bases or anything that's going on, and then we switch it back and forth between the field view and the pitch view.
I have Lucas Pierce here, the junior, down as number 3, but we'll add a 6 on the back end of that. 381 batting average, 8 hits on the season. 4 of those are doubles, 6 RBIs, and he struck out 3 times. He's also walked once. That one just misses the zone on the corner for ball 2. balls and no strikes for Goldman. That one outside just catches the corner. No, it doesn't. He made a motion like I thought it was a strike. 3 balls and no strikes. Three-0 count from Goldman to Pierce. And that one just too low. Barely. And Pierce takes his base for his second walk of the season. Brings up number 10, Gingrich. And again, another, I don't know if it's just a thing that they're wrong on Varsity Bound. Varsity Bound has him at number 1. So again, we'll add another 0 to that. 10. Gingrich watches that one go in there for strike 1. He's a .500 batter so far. 4 hits on the season and 14 at-bats. 2 RBIs. Struck out 5 times. And with a runner on first already for West Branch, there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Now, who did Trey pitch against first? Was it Van Buren? It was. So Van Buren, he pitched last Saturday against Van Buren County, and Grinnell got that win and went on to beat Davis County to win the Davis County tournament. As that one's grounded right up to Alex Smith. He'll hop on to second, throw on to first. It is a double play. Quick 3 outs. We're headed to the bottom of the first.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual. Also, Grinnell Mutual is our scoreboard sponsor for all sports all season long, so thank you to Grinnell Mutual.
We're headed bottom 1. Grinnell on up to bat here for the bottom of the first inning. West Branch goes quick 3 outs. Nice double play turned by Alex Smith and Isaiah Seck there to end that half inning. And pitching for the Bears, number 7, the senior, Caleb Sexton. He's played and started in 1 game in total. He's pitched 4 innings, 78 pitches, gave up 3 hits, struck out 7, and an ERA of 6. He has got the 3rd most strikeouts on the team behind Gingrich and Pierce. So we've seen a little bit of Grinnell's offense so far this season. They've got 9 hits in their past 2 games, 18 combined. One of the better offensive teams in Class 3A, and it'll be led off by their number 1 batter so far statistically, Isaiah Seck, the sophomore. And Isaiah's batting .459. He's scored the most runs out of anyone in total this season in Class 3A. So he knows how to get around the bases, and that is good speed, good everything. He'll crowd the batter's box. And Sexton with his first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. No balls in 1 strike, and that one's outside. That'll go ball 1. Hey, you talk about Isaiah Seck this year. He's been a huge asset in all sorts of the matter. 12 hits, 3 of those being doubles, 4 RBIs, as that one almost hits him. He has to back up for it. He's walked 4 times, struck out 6 times. with a .375 batting average. That one outside again. Put it 3 balls and 1 strike as Isaiah was able to wait. And that game over on the other side, softball. Looks like West Branch defeats Grinnell. I have no idea the score, but I could just kind of tell. I think West Branch won as Isaiah Seck pops that foul into shallow territory. It will bounce, not enough on it to let the catcher come down to get it. And the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes here for Isaiah Seck. Grinnell right now tied at the top of the Little Hawkeye Conference, 8-1, 2-1 overall. Norwalk 7-1, 2-1 overall in the conference. Indianola 9-2, 2-1. Pella 5-3, 2-1 as Isaiah Seck takes a walk. And Dallas Center Grimes 2-5, but 2-1 overall. So that tells you what the conference is like. It's a top-heavy conference, and Grinnell gets all 3 of those teams right behind them this week. So if you can separate yourself from the pack, you got it right here. Alex Smith up to bat, 3 home runs on the season. That ties him for the most in Class 3A, along with Braden Peterson of Ballard. Throw on to first for the tag, not in time, as Seck is safe.
Good tag. Couldn't see if he actually tackled him or tried to tag him out.
Alex hit a home run last night in the win over Pella Christian. These two teams have met every single year since 2018, and Grinnell's won all 3 meetings, 6-2 in 18, 4-0 in 19, and last year 7-1. So the Bears looking for their first win in the series. No balls and 1 strike. And a nice little connection between the two. Tony Stenberg, head coach here. Jake Stenberg, the AD for West Branch. So a nice little battle between those two, and that's almost how you can guarantee that's why Grinnell plays West Branch every single year, as Isaiah Seck is safe on second base for stolen base. It'll be 1 ball and 1 strike with nobody out and a runner on second here for Alex Smith. Bears coming off a quick break as they played a lot of games this week. That one's popped way up. Sexton's going to run back, watch it in the sun, and he makes the grab for out number 1. Isaiah stays on second. The Bears last on Thursday lost a tough one to Northeast. 18-16 was that final score. They lost to Lone Tree on Wednesday night, 14-8. And then dropped the doubleheaders against West Liberty on the first, 10-13 and 4-3. So they've definitely been playing hard competition, that's for sure. Colin Gibson up to bat. He watches that one go right of the zone for ball 1. One ball and no strikes here to Gibson. And he cracks that one right into the gap to right field. That's going to get down, and this is going to bring home a run. Isaiah Seck turns on his high horse from third. He'll score easily. Colin Gibson is going to have a stand-up triple. He'll slide in for extra measure. It is an RBI triple for Colin Gibson. You talk about the perfect spot for a baseball to go. That's about right where it would have gone. Number 5, Cole Johnson, the catcher, up to bat now for Grinnell.
Does a good job of finding that gap.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tigers jump ahead 1-0 early over West Branch. Collins skies it foul down the right field line. Cole, sorry. 6 hits so far for Cole, 2 RBIs and a .231 batting average. He's only struck out 1 time. He's also walked 7 times. Oh, 1 to Johnson. That one just misses up top for ball 2. Ball 1, excuse me. 1-1 upcoming by Sexton. Upstairs, put it ball 2. I do feel the fan. The wind kind of calmed down just a little bit, at least coming through our door here. And it's easy to tell. 2-1. That one cracked right to the shortstop. Routine play. Throw to first is in time. But to sacrifice as Colin Gibson's able to come home. It's a 2-0 lead for Grinnell. 2 outs down for the Bears. And Will Doty steps up into the batter's box. Will started out really hot. He's cooled off just a little bit. 321 batting average, 9 hits, 7 RBIs. His only glaring factor, he struck out 10 times, the most on the team, as that one, nice curve, swings in there for ball or strike 1. 0-1 by Sexton. Swung on a miss, strike 2. So Grinnell already up 2-0 on just 1 hit. Already here in the bottom of the first inning. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Grinnell puts up 2 and they lead 2-0. We're headed top 2.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Polley's Pizza.
Grinnell puts up 2 in the bottom of the first inning, and they lead 2-0 over West Branch. The Bears did get 1 on base last time, but a double play ended that running possibility. And we're headed bottom 2. It will be, I think, 22 up to bat. But again, like I said, my numbers are so wrong from what West Branch says, so I'll just listen to what Dave has to say. Yeah, 22. I don't have a name for that. So it'll be Brady Canoop. So Brady Canoop will step up into the batter's box. Again, I apologize for the wind. It's just so bad coming through here. Usually we have our wind protectors on our mics, but we haven't gotten those on there yet. Canoop, 8 hits so far this season, 7 RBIs, 364 batting average. He struck out 6 times. As the umpire is going to take a break here to wipe his glasses, so his zone clears up a little bit.
Had that whole time in the middle inning to take care of that.
It is dusty. They tried to water down the field here just a little bit, and you can kind of tell where it was at, but any sliding of any sort will kick up a lot of dust, that's for sure. And the umpire will set it back in, and we're off and running for the top of the second inning. Trey Goldman still on the mound for Grinnell. His first pitch is chopped short. Smith grabs it, throw to first. Not in time. Kind of made a weird chopping motion toward the second baseman, Alex Smith, and then I think Owen tried to tag while stepping on base. So this puts up Gavin Hersman up to bat. And once again, the numbers are wrong, so I might as well just throw my thing out. So Hersman up to bat here for the Bears, 176 batting average so far this season. He's going to chop it short again. Cole Johnson will let it go foul. That one just kind of stopped, rattled in, but So it'll be no balls and 1 strike with nobody out, and a runner still on first for West Branch. And a little bit of shade at the ballpark here. Oh, 1. Just misses. So 1 ball and 1 strike here for the Bears in the top of the 2nd inning. It's Grinnell on top 2-0. One upcoming by Goldman. Hurstman showing bunt. That one's in there for strike 2. Hurstman this season, 3 RBIs. He's walked once, also been hit by pitch once. He's got 1 ball and 2 strikes coming his way, and it's in there for strike 3. Nice job by Trey Goldman, his 2nd strikeout of the ball game. And this will be Caleb Sexton, the senior pitcher, up to bat here for the Bears. You don't get a lot of bears as mascots. I mean, obviously Chicago, but I don't know. I just feel like there's not a ton of bears in sports. That one swung on and missed for strike 1. I mean, UCLA is a bear, but they call it a Bruin, so it's like you got to get a little. That's true. Golden Bears, you just don't get bears. You usually either get grizzly bears. Not enough bear love in this country, I tell you what. That one fouled, chopped, strike 2. So it'll be no balls and 2 strikes with still 1 out. Goldman trying to pick this inning up and go. A runner is still on first for West Branch. I still don't have a final score from the softball diamond, but the West Branch girls did defeat Grinnell. Cole Johnson can't quite grab that one as it went a little off to the side. Runner is safe at 2nd. So the girls fall to 4-4 on the season. Grinnell does. And the West Branch girls move to 6-4. One ball and 2 strikes with a runner in scoring position for West Branch. Goldman's pitch, swung and a miss. Strike 3, 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Trey Goldman. So the runner will stay up on 2nd. And it is Logan Hiley, the junior infielder, up to bat here. And Cole Johnson's going to go have a chat with Trey Goldman here. Get on the same page. So it'll be still 2 outs. And a runner still up on 2nd for West Branch. That one goes wide. Cole Johnson can't corral it. And the runner will head over to 3rd. So now a runner in heavy scoring position, if you call it that. And it'll be 1 ball and no strikes upcoming here for Hiley. A couple of fans migrated over from the softball diamond over to the baseball field. 1-0. That one catches the zone for strike 1. It's nice to see the flag out here in center field. We didn't have a flag last night. Oh, you guys had 2. Well, we did not have one at the softball diamond. We had to look behind us. Nice job by Johnson to stop the pitch. That is true. Yeah, because the softball field did not have one out in the outfield.
Yeah, they still don't today. It's over here still, behind the concession stand.
2 balls and 1 strike. Goldman to Hiley. That one cracked to right field. This is going to be down for a single. It'll bring home a run, and West Branch cuts the lead to 2-1. So the Bears not going to go away easy here to start this ball game. They're hungry for win number 1. And Wyatt Federlin, the sophomore, up to bat now for the Bears. I know West Branch would love to snag that first victory of the season, do it over a 3A school in Grinnell, but Trey just settling in here on the pitching side. I will say, it's not humid. It's just really dry. Like, you could just... I mean, it's hot. I mean, when it comes to that, yeah, but it's not a muggy almost, but... Yeah, like a dry hot. That's true. 2 balls and no strikes here for Goldman. You can still hear the wind. It picks up once in a while. There he misses for ball 3. Still 2 outs and a runner on first for the Bears. It'll be 3-0 here from Goldman. And he misses again for ball 4. So we're going to have a chat here on the mound. See if Trey can settle it down just a little bit. There will be runners on first and second with 2 outs. I doubt we see a pitching change, but they're definitely going to sit here and chat with Trey up on the mound. Next time we will be in action is next Thursday. North Mahaska comes to town to take on the Grinnell softball team. That will be Thursday at 7:30, and then we'll be back the very next night. Pella comes to town for a doubleheader with the baseball team.
Friday night, I think Dave Schaefer's buying Poly Ice pizza in the booth.
There we go. So this is Quinn Hayden, the junior outfielder.
We should do that between the games.
Yeah, get Poly Eyes in between the games.
I'm sure we can find someone to deliver.
Joey himself will come up. There you go.
Business trip.
Trey wanted to throw back to second there, see if he could get the second, or the runner on second to go, and that one's outside for strike 1. On days like these, Dairy Bar and Poly Eyes, that's just a 1-2 mix. We've always talked about how those are a good combination if you can get them. That one down low in the dirt for ball 1. The good thing for Grinnell, they do have 2 outs here, so it's just a matter if you can get those guys out with a runner on first and second. One in there for strike 2. This is Hayden, isn't it? Yes. Quinn Hayden. Again, my numbers are all out of it. Hayden, but so far this season, batting .280 for the Bears. He pops it up behind us, and it falls somewhere. I don't know where, but it fell. Oh, it fell in front of us. There's somebody who made a great catch last night in softball diamond, just fell right in his lap. If that was last year, he wasn't able to touch it, but able to get it this year. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes and 2 outs with a runner on first and second for West Branch. Still here in the top of the second. Swing! And he fouled it. And the umpire will take a second. Oh, he needs some baseballs. They'll give Trey a little bit. Assistant coach for Grinnell will walk out there. Who is that over there? That's Ian. Oh, Ian. Ian, the assistant coach, bowling. He's out there. I was gonna say Tony will come out once in a while, but still sits 1 ball and 2 strikes. Still 2 out. Hayden's hanging in here. 1-2. Got him. Strike 3. We're headed to the bottom of the second. West Branch puts up 1. 2-1. Grinnell leads.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn.
Grinnell leads over West Branch 2-1. Sexton still on the mound, and Owen Kaufman sets into the batter's box to start the bottom of the second inning. Kaufman swings and misses, or got a piece of that first one. Owen batting .333 on the season, 7 hits, 5 RBIs, 2 sac flies. He's been walked 7 times and struck out 6. That one just misses for ball 1. Big news today out of the Grinnell High School athletics. Head baseball coach Tony Stenberg was named the interim head football coach for this upcoming season. So the 2021 football team will be head coached by Tony Stenberg. Now, he may stay that way after a year. We may find another one, but for this upcoming season, Coach Stenberg will be taking over the head coaching football duties. As that one's upstairs for ball 2. I don't think he could have chosen a better person. I think Tony's a great fit for it. Really good last year on the assistant side, and he's already got experience here, head coaching here on the baseball side. He's going to be a busy man, I know that, but it's a good thing he moved to Grinnell because he's making a big difference so far, and we'll see what his assistant staff looks like here in the upcoming months. But Tony Stenberg will be the head coach here for Grinnell football for the 2021 season.
You know, Dunn went all those years being defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Then hardly.
Because you lose your offensive guy, so I just wondering.
Outside.
If Wardenberg takes over that offensive role, so
You just cleared all your strikes and balls, dude.
No, I didn't.
Are we? Oh, 2-2.
2-2.
Well, he went 0-0 on everything. Kaufman swings and misses for strike 3. Out steps number 1, Brady Stewart, the junior. He's batting .273 on the season. One thing's for sure for Coach Stenberg, he's going to have a tough schedule ahead. They go to Benton week 1, then Harlan comes to town, and Harlan will probably be the number 1 ranked team in 3A when they come here. And then North Polk on the road, South Tame at home, and then conference games against Keokuk, West Burlington, Notre Dame, or Burlington, Notre Dame. Who else? Washington, Solon, and Fairfield. And if I said Keokuk, so not an easy schedule, but there's still a lot of talent left on the roster. I did see they took their picture all together yesterday with Coach Salzer in the weight room. One ball and 1 strike with 1 out here for West Branch. Grinnell leads 2-1 here in the bottom of the second. That one falls in there for strike 2. Sexton's finding his groove here. Stewart on the season, 6 hits, 1 RBI. He's walked 4 times. He's reached twice on errors. Another good pitch, just misses for ball 2. I tell you, his curve's not too bad. A little bit of movement on it. Here's your easy trivia fact of the day as Sexton's pitch goes wide for ball 3. Who's the most famous person to ever come out of West Branch, Iowa?
Well, I think some people could argue and say that the guy who became president.
Oh, yeah. That's who I was going for.
I don't know if he was the best president.
No. I'm saying best. Most.
Famous,
I guess. Yeah.
you know?
I should say well-known name as Brady
Okay.
Stewart skies that one to center field, and the center fielder makes a grab for out number 2. When I think of West Branch, I think of 2 things: the high school and Herbert Hoover.
Herbert Hoover has a museum there.
Yeah.
Or
Well, it's home. It's his home,
library,
isn't it? Yeah. Is it his home?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Dave wouldn't know. Herbert Hoover in West Branch.
Yeah, he came from south of West Branch. It was, trying to think.
Yeah, I mean, Google just said West Branch. Yeah. That one's outside for ball 1. This is Brooks Latimer up to bat. He's batting .278 on the year. Went a couple games there to start the season, couldn't get a hit, but he's been able to get 5 so far. He ducks out of the way for ball 2. Sexton thought that was a pitch, and he's frustrated with himself. 2 balls and no strikes, as that one's upstairs for ball 3. Rio on the way to Latimer. And that one's in there. Just catches the zone for strike 1. That was close. Had to be right there. Yeah, I'll look after in between innings. I mean, he's from West Branch. I mean, maybe he goes southwest Branch, but swing and a miss for strike 2. Sexton's fought his way back. Full count, 3-2. Herbert Hoover. West Branch, Iowa, August 10th, 1874. 3-2. That one fouled. I don't even know where it went. Behind us. Did Herbert Hoover invent the vacuum? No, he did not. That's just what Google says. Poor Herbert Hoover, president when the Great Depression hit. 3-2. Not going to get there. So it's a walk for Brooks Latimer. And we're headed to last man in the batting order. Number 22, Dallas Souser, the sophomore, up to bat. So obviously, along with Coach Souser leaving, headed to Ames to coach high school football, Dallas will obviously go with him. But we get Dallas for the baseball season. He's already stepped up pretty big so far this season, especially out in the outfield. He's yet to record a hit. Yeah, he did. His nickname that he told us was the Bunt Man, so he's a good bunter. No balls and 1 strike. That one's outside. Ball goes way wide, and Brooks Latimer will sprint on to second base. So Grinnell with a runner in scoring position, and it's Dallas Souser, the sophomore, up to bat for Grinnell. He's got that Anthony Rizzo stance, it looks like. That one's outside for ball 2. Let's see, did we crack 90? No, we're at 88. It says it's hot. I'd believe it. Dallas pops it. That's a short chopper. This is going to be a tough play, and everybody's safe at the corners. How about that? First hit of the season for Dallas Souser, and it'll bring up Isaiah Seck.
Shortstop, number 10, Isaiah Seck.
We know Isaiah's got a lot of power here. batting .375 on the season coming in. And with runners at the corners with 2 outs, big chance to score here for Grinnell. Sexton's first pitch, not there for ball 1. And I tell you, Isaiah crowds that plate. He crowds it. .1-0 by Sexton. That one's outside, ball 2, and luckily Dallas gets back on first. Two balls and no strikes here to Isaiah Seck. Dallas is ready to go on the corner. That one catches the zone, strike 1.
Yeah. That it did.
Yeah, Sexton's been solid so far. 2-1. Runner goes. Dallas. Oh, gets caught. Now we're trapped. Which one goes? Grinnell sends it home. They are late, and West Branch is able to get the tag. So Grinnell got caught in an interesting situation. That'll do it for the second inning. We're headed to the top of the third. Grinnell leads 2-1.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, and this mid-inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Grinnell leads 2-1 over the West Branch Bears. Grinnell strands 2 on base, runners at the corners there. They got caught in a jam situation and Latimer was out at home. So it's a 1-run game. West Branch looking to keep it going. Trey Goldman going to try to settle in here. And it's Cale Federlin, the senior, up to bat. So the Federlin brothers. I shouldn't say that because, knowing my luck, they aren't brothers and they're just 2 guys. I was going to say, I'll just leave it at that. So this is Cale up to bat here for West Branch. That one's in there for strike 1. Wind is now blowing straight out to outfield. So you're going to get some favors if you're knocking them deep.
Right out of the southwest it is.
0-1 by Goldman. That one, just doesn't quite catch the zone. It almost hit Federlin. It might have, but it was so close. 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. I tell you, Goldman's got some heat on it if we were tracking time. Or not time, speed. Sure, we can track time. You want to track how fast the pitch gets there? Then we can do some math to figure out the mile per hour if you want to do it that way. I was going to say.
Hey, you're taking a math class right now.
Well, I'm the victim of DMAC's cybersecurity problems, so I haven't had class here because they can't figure out their internet. That one's out for out number 2. No, out number 1. And this is Lucas Pierce up to bat. So So Pierce sets into the batter's box with 1 out and nobody on base for the Bears. Goldman's first pitch to him is outside for ball 1. Well, we got a pretty decent crowd here for this afternoon's ball game. Now, granted, not many people probably wanted to come sit out in the heat, as that's a swing and a miss for strike 1. But great crowds last night for the Little League night. A lot of prizes given away. A couple live stream t-shirts, so if you see those around town. And if you see them around town, you think they're just so cool, you want one, you can buy one off our website. Along with hats as well.
T-shirts, long sleeve T-shirts, and hats.
Well, I doubt we'll be selling any long sleeve t-shirts here.
You never know when that cool night will come back.
Could be right around the corner.
That's right.
You're in Iowa.
Last night, a week ago, we were freezing in the booth. Last night it was so hot.
Yeah, it was 55 last Friday.
Yeah, 55 last Friday, and we hit 85 yesterday. Absolutely incredible. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out and nobody on here for West Branch. Goldman almost hits him.
How did he not?
He ducked right out of the way, or not ducked, he just tried to shimmy his way past and was able to avoid it. So we got a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Batters have been able to hang in here with Goldman. What's his pitch count here, Dave? 45 already here in inning number 3. That one's line to left. That should drop in the gap, and it does. This is going to be at least a double. Back to the fence, and it'll be a safe stand-up double for West Branch. And the Bears got a ran on second in scoring position with just 1 out. And Gage Gingrich will hop up and bat here for the Bears. And it's a balk by Trey Goldman. So the runner will head to third, and now West Branch with a big chance to tie this ball game up. Oh, there's probably a wasp by the camera. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch here by Goldman. Swung on a miss for strike 1.
My fix must have fixed it.
Yeah, I saw the GHS softball dugout. Thank you for fixing the microphone on the softball PA system. Yeah, he took a picture of your guys's and went over. 1-1 by Goldman. That one's popped. That should drop. It's going to be right in play, and West Branch will score a run. We are tied at 2. And we're going to go have a chat here with Goldman. I didn't know if I saw anybody warming up, but the Will Doty was warming up, so this could be it for Trey, and it is. So Trey Goldman is done, and Will Doty will take the mound. He'll warm up. We'll run through our commercials, and we'll be back here in a little bit.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeye'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polly Eye's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Polly Eye's Pizza.
Grinnell and West Branch tied 2-2 with 1 out, and there will be a runner on first. Will Doty now pitching for Grinnell. Trey Goldman is done for the afternoon. Doty has played in 4 games with a 2-1 record. He's pitched 9 innings, 13 strikeouts, and an ERA of 72. 0.72. And it'll be Brady Canoop to bat for the Bears. One of their top hitters. They must be running out of popcorn, or they're done with popcorn, because they're starting to take popcorn around to people.
Yeah. Closing her up.
Too hot. Yeah, I was going to say, they've been open for a long time. That one's upstairs. Ball 1 for Will's first pitch of the afternoon.
A little high, but down the middle.
Runner still on first, ready to go for the Bears. That one upstairs for ball 2. West Branch coming out hungry today, looking for win number 1 on their 2021 campaign. Grinnell looking for win number 9 on the season. Swing and a miss for strike 1. You could tell it's hot and dry that every time the ball hits the glove of the catcher, dust just goes everywhere. 2-1 by Doty. There we go. Catches it again, and he ties it back up 2-2. This game closing in on almost an hour old, and we're only in the top of the 3rd, as that's a great pitch falls in there. The try to steal works, but it's out number 2 for the Bears. And this brings up Gavin Hirschman, the senior infielder, to bat. And something. Oh, pitch runner. And Cam Gingrich, the freshman, will come out and run. He looks so confused. I thought he was... he did something up there on second, but oh, just a courtesy runner. Doty, that one grounded right up the gap. This is going to bring home a run. Rounding 3rd. And safe. West Branch takes a 3-2 lead over Grinnell. And the Bears have come out firing early. Still a lot of baseball left, but West Branch able to get some hits when they can, and this will be the pitcher Caleb Sexton up to bat here for Grinnell, or for West Branch, excuse me. And the thing with West Branch this year, they've played a lot of good teams. I mean, they're tough competition. Regina Catholic obviously played in that close 18-16 game on Thursday night against Northeast. But now they're on a big road trip all the way. Their next home game isn't until the 11th against Williamsburg. They have Grinnell, Wilton, doubleheader, Bellevue, and Anamosa. 2 balls and no strikes here for West Branch. And you talk about important games, next week it's heavy for Grinnell. Indianola doubleheader, Norwalk, and then a Pella doubleheader. So tough in-conference action as that check swing goes down as a strike. I think. Yes.
Oh, you gotta have a decision.
Well, he went over here. He kept yelling at. Yeah. Strike. 2 balls and 1 strike here for West Branch. It was such a delayed reaction. I didn't know if we were going or what they were going to do. But Sexton sets back in. 2 balls and 1 strike with 2 outs and a runner on first. West Branch has the lead, 3-2 over Grinnell. Doty's pitch in there for strike 2. Knots it up 2-2. Doty this season yet to start a game, but he's coming in these relief pitching situations, and they stepped up pretty big. Throw on to first for the tag, not in time. That was close. Nice job by Will, though. Two balls and 2 strikes upcoming from Doty to Sexton. And that one hits Sexton's bat. Do you count that as a foul? Was a good pitch. It had a lot of movement on it. Movement on it. Sexton didn't even want to hit it, but he fouled it right there. So it's 2-2 again with 2 outs and a runner on first for West Branch. Swing and a miss. Great pitch. We're headed bottom 3. West Branch has the lead, 3-2 over Grinnell.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy, the Dairy Barn, and this inning is brought to you by Britt Nichols State Farm.
We lost our scoreboard.
Hey, we did lose the scoreboard.
What happened?
What's up?
Grinnell trails West Branch 2-1. 3-2. What am I talking about? It was 2-1. West Branch scored 2. It's 3-2 now. And Grinnell's got to get back on track, but the way Sexton's been pitching, Grinnell's going to have a tough time. They start out at the top of the batting order with Isaiah Seck up to bat. Remember, Isaiah was going to bat, but they got caught in that pickoff situation, and Latimer was out at home, so see if Grinnell can get back going here and retake the lead over the Bears. Sexton's first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Oh, 1 to Sec. In there again, strike 2. So 2 quick strikes.
That was about as low and to the
Away.
outside of that zone as it could be.
Try him again. No balls and 2 strikes here for Isaiah Seck. That one's outside for ball 1. I'll tell you though, Isaiah's going to force you to pitch inside for how close he stands to the dish. It is good. I mean, it's no fear from him. Umpire's going to clean off the base here.
Oh, look at there. There's the home plate. Yeah.
I can't go against umpires too much because this year we've seen more umpires shortages than any. They've been talking about how maybe games need to be moved to a middle day, as that one's shot short and caught by the third baseman for out number 1. It's been talked about.
Foul.
Or was it foul? Oh, it went foul. Okay. Been talked about that some schools want to move their games to the middle of the days, even on weekdays. So that way umpires will do a game in the morning, they'll do a game in the afternoon, they'll give a game at the night, and you just have a certain amount of umpires for a certain section in the state, because we're seeing tons of games get postponed or delayed as Isaiah Seck swings and misses for strike 3. But it is true. I mean, there is an umpire shortage here in the state of Iowa, and it's been tough to try to keep up. The umpire here is going to wipe off his face here. Hot, sweaty. Got to make sure you can see the pitch. Alex Smith back in the batter's box. He had a home run last night against Pella Christian. He's got 3 on the year, trying to tie this game back up. And he watches that one go outside for ball 1.
Well, long time ago, it used to just be a corps of teachers. The teachers were the umpires 35 years ago when I was in school.
1-0, swing and a miss, strike 1. Tell you what, Sexton's settling in here. He's got some good pitches, and he's really forcing Grinnell to get out of the comfort zone here with 1 ball and 1 strike. Still 1 out, nobody on for Grinnell in the bottom of the 3rd. Smith fouls it down the right field line. Alex, a .459 batting average, 10 hits at 30 at-bats, 10 RBIs. He's walked 7 times, and he struck out 5. 1-2 by Sexton. Upstairs for ball 2. Tell you what, a lot of doubleheaders this season for West Branch, just kind of looking down their schedule. As that one's down low for ball 3, full count. Because they had a West Liberty doubleheader. They got a doubleheader against Mid Prairie, Tipton, Durant, and then maybe one more. Grinnell has a couple as well.
They should, in your normal schedule, you play
3-2, that's hung to left field, and it is caught by the left fielder for out number 2. So Alex has skied out both times. And out steps Colin Gibson. He had a double last time, or triple, excuse me. RBI triple in the first inning to give Grinnell the first points of the ball game, and they'll try to do it again.
Talk about your double headers. Your normal conference season, they play 3 games, so almost everyone has one double header against somebody. It's now the opportunity is double header at home, or is double header or is on the road.
Right. Great pitch by Sexton in there for strike 1. Caleb's done a great job on the mound so far. It's helped them propel to a 3-2 lead, as that one's in there for strike 2. So West Branch trying to make quick work of Grinnell here in this bottom 3. (0-2) to Gibson. There he goes. Cracked it to left field. Left fielder comes up. Can't get there in time. It's a single for Colin Gibson. So he does get on base, and it leaves Cole Johnson with the chance here to see if he can bring him around. Cole with a .231 batting average on the season. Only struck out once so far coming into this afternoon. As Johnson sets into the batter's box, Gibson's on first. Johnson watches that one go in there for strike 1. What is Sexton's pitch count at here? 61. Yeah, he is throwing a lot, that's for sure. Could be in Grinnell's favor as we go along, but he's throwing great pitches. Strike 2. Yeah, a lot of breaking balls. But they're working. I mean, Grinnell's not really trying their luck at him. 2 outs and a runner on first. Here's Cole Johnson. 0-2 pitch headed to him. Rounds it right to the third baseman, and it gets past him. Shortstop tries to recover. It's not going to matter. Grinnell's got a runner on first and second with 2 outs now. That one had just enough bounce on it, and Will Doty struck out last time. He'll come up to bat here. Will Doty subbed in for Trey Goldman there in that last half inning. So he's pitching now, so it's pitcher versus pitcher. Grinnell left 2 stranded last time, runners at the corners, so another runner in scoring position was still 1 on first. So first and second with Doty up to bat. That one's outside for strike 1.
Outside for strike 1. Rolled right in there with that one.
I mean, I just call it. I was going to say, I mean, I thought it was going to be ball. 0-1. There we go. Doty pops it. That should not drop. Nice catch by the center fielder. 3-2. West Branch leads. We're headed to the 4th.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual.
West Branch is looking for win number 1 on the season, and they're off to a good start this afternoon to get it. We're headed to the top of the 4th inning. It's West Branch on top of Grinnell, 3-2. Will Doty subbed in last inning for Trey Goldman in the, or on the mound, I should say, and it's Will Doty here pitching again. So see if he can get a quick couple innings here. He picked it up as he went along there in that last half inning. So West Branch has been able to string together some hits. And it's Logan Hiley, the junior infielder. He'll bat here for West Branch. Hiley, a 200 batting average so far coming in, 3 hits. All those are singles, 5 RBIs, 2 sacrifices, and he's walked 4 times with 2 strikeouts. First pitch there is outside, 4-1. 1-0 by Doty. Upstairs again, 2-0. There we go, in there in the middle for strike 1. Tell you what, West Branch brought a pretty nice crowd here today as well. They had a nice little tent set up over on the other side of the dugout. Nice little drive right down I-80, isn't it?
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a little bit of a drive, but
Yeah, probably about an hour and a half.
roughly.
On the other side
Yeah.
of Iowa City.
Yeah. 2-2. Just misses. Ball 3. Yeah, umpire's kind of been all over the place today, that's for sure. Full count.
It's that heat waves coming off the field.
There we go, outside ball 4, so West Branch walks on what could have possibly been a strike 3, so Wyatt Federlin, the sophomore, comes out and tries his turn against Will Doty. tell you, the Bears have been able to get on base. Really no problem so far this afternoon, so looking to continue that with their 3-2 lead over the Tigers. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Runner on first, ready to go if needed. 0-1 by Doty. That one grounded to Sec. Out at second, throw to first goes wild, and the first baseman is down. Owen was trying to go after the baseball. There better not be interference called because he was literally just trying to get the ball. And the runner at first will stay as he fell down. So Grinnell does get one. And it's Quinn Hayden now up to bat for West Branch. That's just really baffling. They don't have any numbers right here on Varsity Bound. They have a couple, but I'm just surprised that unless they were just put in wrong or their road jerseys aren't the same as their home jerseys, which could be very true. That is true. I mean, they may only have one. I mean, it's a pretty neutral color, yeah. Yeah, because we always play them on Saturdays. 1 ball and no strikes with 1 out and a runner on first for West Branch. It was a fielder's, or not a fielder's choice. Isaiah got to second there to force the out. That one's fouled back behind us for strike one. We're almost at 90 degrees. Feels like 92. Wind still pretty moderate. 10 mile an hour out of the south. And we've got no rain this month. Force does not get there, and the tag is not quite in time, so he's safe. That's hard to believe we haven't gotten any rain this month. But, granted, we're only 5 days in. I keep thinking we're a little bit further in than we are.
Well, it rained for, what, 13 days prior to.
Yeah. 1-1 upstairs. 2-1. Yeah, everybody's grass was looking great. It's been a busy day all over town today. It's the town garage sale day here in Grinnell, so a lot of garage sales taking place all across the city. Citywide garage sale day is what they call it. That one's popped up. Alex Smith will come underneath of it and make the grab for out number 2. So 2 down, still runner on first. And Kale Fenderland will step up to bat for the Bears. Be huge for Grinnell if they can get out of here without giving up a run. Bears lead 3-2. They have 5 hits. Grinnell with 4. No team's got an error yet. And we hope it stays that way. Grinnell didn't have any errors last night. Tag again, not in time. Safe at first. I love how on this Grinnell weather website they have a security camera footage of like the sky by Arns Park. It's like, that's not really showing you, especially when you look at it at night.
That's south of town now.
Oh, that's south. It used to be at Arns Park.
Yeah.
But like at nighttime, it's like cool. It's the night sky. It's just a black screen. But I like it. Nice little.
Out there on Farmhand Road now.
There's one pop foul back behind. Counts even at 1-1. One ball and 1 strike with 2 outs. That one pop foul again back behind us. Into the campground back behind. Temporary campground, I should say. I think I said campground for one of the games we did earlier. And somebody texted me, they're like, they put a campground back there? I was like, well, temporary campground. Nobody can camp in it right now. It's just for the fire convention that Grinnell's hosting this fall. 2nd week of September.
Friday night tailgate.
Friday night tailgate, Grinnell versus South Tama.
Walk over through the field.
What a ball game to watch. 1-2, runner goes. And it's strike 3, so it won't matter. Grinnell gets out of the inning, 3-2, West Branch leads.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Pollyi's Pizza, our favorite on Saturday nights.
We got the answer already. Sorry, buddy.
We're headed to the bottom of the fourth. Grinnell trails West Branch 3-2. You know, for a second, I thought his name was actually Mike Pizza. I was thinking, I'm like, man, it looks like because I remember it. There we go. I won trivia today at the ballpark, so I get a Derek Barnes certificate. I usually try to participate in just one. Any other time, I just guess Babe Ruth. But the only reason I think I knew that was because of it was some old documentary I was watching.
Whenever I do it, I just get lucky.
Yeah, I just guess Babe Ruth every time. You never know. That one's outside for ball one. Not strike one. 1-0. Kaufman swings and misses for strike one. Yeah, I usually try to, because I think I've gotten one every year. Any other time, I'll just be like, sure, let's figure it out.
But on a 90-degree day, I want that medium cycle.
The question was, let me see the question so I can read it for the people watching. The question for today, the fourth inning trivia, who is the only Hall of Famer to play for both the Dodgers and the Marlins? It is the Dodgers traded Mike Piazza to the Marlins in 1998. The Marlins then flipped him to the Mets after just 5 games. So there's your fact trivia of the day. It's 3 balls and 1 strike here for Owen Kaufman. This game almost an hour and a half old so far. 3-1 by Sexton. Outside, ball 4. Owen Kaufman takes his base. And that's the start you would want if you're a Tiger fan.
I assume that's a little bit hard on a hot day like this to have that patience. Most people would like to make a swing and get going.
Stewart steps into the batter's box. Brady, 273 batting average coming in. He tries to apply the bunt. Kaufman hurries back onto first. The catcher doesn't throw it. 1 ball and no strikes. Grinnell didn't score till the 5th inning last night? 4th, 5th inning last night? So they...
We scored early.
Oh, they scored early.
We were up 2-0 for a long
Yeah, 2-0, and then they kind of got it back. There's a good solid bunt, but the throw to second is in time. Kaufman went in just standing up. Stewart's safe at first, but do have to sacrifice an out. And this will be Brooks Latimer, who couldn't get the, what do you call it, the sleeve? The weight off his bat. That'd be a delay. Can't get your weight off the bat, it gets stuck. Throw back on to first, not in time. Both teams have tried that a couple times, but to no avail. I was gonna say, I mean that have they warmed up another pitcher there for Grinnell? Latimer gets hit. Stewart is safe at first or second. Does that count? He got hit.
He didn't hit him, but that would have just
Oh, okay. So it's just a ball 2. Oh, ball 1, excuse me. But Brooks kind of like ducked out of the way to try to avoid it. 1-0. Yikes. Catches it. Strike 1. Does feel like the wind has kind of calmed down, but I could be delusional. That one's in there again. Strike 2. Massive strike zone here today. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It just depends on where you're standing in that haunch.
There we go. Grounded to the shortstop. Throw to first. Caught. Nice grab. And Stewart will stay on third, so Grinnell has a chance to bring one home if they can. And it'll be up to Dallas Sauser. He did have a hit last time up. So 9th in the batting order. That was a great play by the first baseman. It wasn't the best throw. And we're threatening to go top 5 here soon. And West Branch still holds the lead. Slim lead, if that, over Grinnell. Sauser in the batter's box. That one misses for ball 1. Sexton's at how many pitches? Probably almost 80? 77. So he's getting up there, but he's played a great game. Giving up 4 hits, but 2 runs. Sauser cracks it to right field. That's going to drop for a single. RBI single for Dallas Sauser. He's 2 for 2 on the day. And we got a tied ball game,
2 for
3-3.
2 and 2 RBIs,
yeah.
right?
So Isaiah Seck. Well, no, I don't think he had an RBI the first time because then he got caught trying to steal. And the guy on third, yeah, he didn't come home. So, but still 2 for 2, and we're tied 3-3. So Isaiah Seck up to bat. He swung and struck out last time. And that one's in there for strike 1, even though the ball hit the dirt. Oh, man. That did hit the dirt. I saw it kick up. 0-1, throw to first. The throw goes wide. Dallas Sauser will use his speed and get on to second. He's safe in scoring position. And Grinnell with a chance to maybe take back the lead.
Now that's a cloud right there. That brought some shade.
You know, last night really changed me. I've tried not to say wild pitch every time they throw a wild throw. I said wild pitch like 3 times in one wild sequence last night. No balls and 1 strike. Sack grounds it right to Sexton. He will throw to first. It's almost a late throw, and it's going to be safe. The first baseman is down. Grinnell's going to bring home a run. Isaiah Seck turns on it, goes to second, or goes to third. He's safe, and there was a huge collision at first base. It's like Dave said, it can't be interference because he was standing right on the chalk. But man, it was a collision. It was chopped right back to Sexton, then Sexton then kind of just lobbed it over, but the first baseman is down. Who is the first baseman? Lucas Pierce. So Pierce is down. He took quite a hit with Isaiah Seck, but he was standing right on the chalk line, so there was nowhere Isaiah could have gone. So it will stay safe. Isaiah makes it all the way around to third. He does bring home a runner, so... And West Branch is headed back to the dugout thinking that it's an out. But it's not. I mean, he was standing on the line. West Branch has all gone back to the dugout, anticipating the end of the inning, and he's out. Jeez, I don't know. That's terrible. I mean, he was standing on the line, so the run does not count, and we're headed top 5, 3-3. So Lucas Pierce is up to bat here for West Branch. We didn't go to commercial. We were trying to look. He was clearly in the track. I don't know. That should not have been an out. So Grinnell does not take the lead. It is still 3-3. So we need to change our scoreboard. Pierce swings and misses for strike one. And I can tell you right now, the Grinnell crowd did not like that call there to end the fourth. I guess that's how it goes there. We had controversy last night with the Doty accidentally grabbing Behrens as she rounded the base to slow her down, and here Isaiah Seck runs into the first baseman, and they counted an out because I guess he was standing in his way. Nothing much Isaiah could do. I'll talk to Isaiah afterwards. 0-2. Misses for ball one. Yeah, I think so. Stenberg, he was not happy. He came up here and tried to argue his plea, and originally he was safe, but they came back and said no. That one's upstairs to the left. We're not up 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we remain tied at 3 apiece. 2-2. In there, strike 3. Nice job, Will Doty. First batter sits down. And out steps Gage Gingrich, the junior, up to bat here for West Branch. Gingrich, 286 batting average on the season. First pitch to him. And that's a good one, falls in there. Doty's breaking ball is really good. And it's showed so far, so it'll be no balls and 1 strike. Still nobody on base, but 1 out already recorded. Another breaking ball, chop foul to the dugout. That's quick, 2 strikes. Oh-2 by Doty. Misses off the dirt. Ball 1. One, 2 by Will Doty. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He sat down 2 straight and 2 outs. Out steps Brady Canoop, the top hitter on the team. He came in batting .364, 7 RBIs, 5 stolen bases to add to his resume, and he's got a chance here if he can get West Branch going here in the 5th, as that one just misses upstairs for ball 1. We're just going to assume nothing at this point. 1-0, outside 2-0. To Canoop, and he fouls it back for strike 1. So it looks like, yeah, nobody warming up here, so it'll be Doty trying to go for the rest of the way. What's his pitch count at? He's probably only at 40? Yeah, 40. 2-1, fouled back. We're not at 2-2. Doty's trying to make quick work of this half inning, as we're still in the top of the 5th. Two balls and 2 strikes upcoming to Brady Canoop, with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's Doty. Swing and a miss. Ball goes wide. Johnson has to throw. It is out. Barely. Bottom 5. 3-3. We're tied.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy, the Dairy Barn, and this mid-inning switch is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Grinnell and West Branch tied 3 apiece. Cam Gingrich, the freshman, steps in on the mound. He's only played in one game this year, and he pitched in .1 of an inning. And so far, he only threw 13 pitches. Only 2 people got against him, and he allowed 2 hits. Batting average, or an ERA, of 21. So we'll see what Grinnell can do here, trying to take back the lead. Controversial 4th inning. Grinnell had a chance to take the lead. Probably could have, should have. But it was brought back, and we're still tied 3-3. Both teams with 5 hits. West Branch has 1 error. Grinnell has none. Alex Smith leads the team in home runs. Steps up to bat. He's got 3 on the season. That ties him with Braden Peterson of Ballard with 3 all season. And already, we're going to have a quick chat with the catcher and his pitcher, without a pitch being thrown. Just get on the same page here. Get up there, kick some dirt, and come back down. Waste a little bit of time, settle you back in. And Alex Smith will set into the batter's box. Appreciate everyone for watching so far this afternoon, whether you're a Grinnell fan, West Branch fan. Appreciate you all. That one's down low for ball 1.
It's in the dirt. That should have been a strike.
If you're a Grinnell fan, you can always hit subscribe. That way our new videos come up in your subscription boxes and whatnot. We'd also like it if you leave a like if you want. That one's outside for ball 2. Gingrich behind 2-0 already. Well, who brought an umbrella? I thought your family brought an umbrella. And then she gave up. 2-0 by Gingrich. First strike of his day, right there for Alex Smith. There you go. Rally cat when you're not even trying to rally. 2-1. Upstairs 3-1. So Sexton went probably, 80-some pitches? 80 exactly. Good outing for Sexton. But now it's up to Cam Gingrich to try to bring West Branch home. Tied 3-3. 3-1. That one grounded right past the third baseman. Down for a single. And what Alex Smith has done all season long, he gets you right there. First batter on for Grinnell.
Nice little cut by Alex right through that third baseman.
Colin Gibson now up to bat. I think he's 2 for 2. He's been solid today. He's going to try to bring his buddy Alex Smith home. And we've talked about these two have both hit home runs this year. The only ones to hit home runs. It's only a matter of time before they hit them back-to-back. I was going to say, we'll save it for the state tournament. Well, the rumor is, as Alex Smith gets back on, it's on the eastern side of Iowa, so it sounds like it's going to be at Cedar Rapids.
Colonels?
I would have preferred Carroll. I think Carroll would have been a good spot for it. That's true. Don't go to Marshalltown. 1-0 there for strike one. Yeah, let's do it here. Let's do the state tournament here. State tournament in Grinnell, Iowa. Oh, man.
Start the rumors.
Joey's having a heart attack just thinking about all those pizzas. So
We could be exclusive video for them. What more do they want?
1-1. That one's cracked to right center. Center fielder's running back. And he can't make the grab. He dropped it. Colin Gibson's going to be safe at second. Alex Smith safe at third. And a runner on second and third with nobody out brings up Cole Johnson. Center fielder kind of going, or he was holding his ankle there after he went after it. And Cole Johnson now up to bat for Grinnell, trying to bring him home. He had to go quite a ways to get it. The wind kind of carried it different ways, but the wind's definitely died down from what it was in the beginning of the game. But it was shaded, so I don't think it was a problem of not being able to see the ball. Second and third are the runners, and Cole Johnson gets hit. The bases go loaded. So Gingrich loads up the bases for Grinnell. And now Will Doty with a chance to bring at least somebody home. No outs, and the bases loaded for the Tigers. Doty home run. First ever home run for Will Doty. So bases loaded. Here's Gingrich to Doty. And Doty swings and misses for strike one. Pitcher versus pitcher. Oh, 1. Swung on and missed. Strike two. So bases loaded for the Tigers. You're talking about a huge opportunity to bring at least someone home. Grinnell's in the middle of their batting order here. No balls and 2 strikes to Doty. Upstairs, he waits on it, ball 1. I guess good thing for Mike Doty, finished the softball game, was able to come over here and watch Will play. Usually isn't able to because of the games happening at the same time. As Doty swings and misses for strike 3. So they get 1 out down, and Owen Kaufman steps up to bat. Doty last week, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, had the walk-off winner against West Marshall in the 1-0 victory for Grinnell. Last week. And now it's Owen Kaufman up to bat for Grinnell. Can he bring somebody home? Gingrich's first pitch to him. Down low for ball 1. I was going to see, I've seen that for a strike. Bases loaded, 1 out. 1 ball and no strikes. That one's outside for strike 1. Oh my goodness. 1-1 to Kaufman. Down low for ball 2. It's everywhere. I don't know what he's gonna call. Well, it'd be huge if Gingrich can get out of here without giving up anything. But bases loaded. Yeah, I think Grinnell's odds are in a nice little position. But that one's in there for strike 2, and it's 2-2 against Kaufman. Gingrich hanging tough after giving up those 3 hits. Or a walk, 2 hits and a walk. Two by Gingrich. Kaufman skies it to center field. It's going back, and they can't see it. It goes over the center fielder's head, up against the fence line. This is going to bring home 1 run, 2 runs. 3rd runner's coming home. It's going to be a triple RBI, 3 RBI triple for Owen Kaufman. 6-3 lead. Grinnell extends it here against West Branch in the bottom of the 5th. And Brady Stewart will come up to bat here for Grinnell. That's a bases clearing triple by Owen Kaufman. And what did you say, first one of his career? Owen doesn't have the fastest legs, but when that thing's gone, he's going to turn it. It just climbed right over the center fielder's head. It was absolutely cracked. If it was a little bit more wind, it might have been gone. And the Bears will have a chat on the mound as Grinnell takes a 6-3 lead here at home. And the outfielders will gather together and chat, leaving the left fielder all by himself. It's a lonely time out there. I have always wanted. Now next week, maybe next week, we'll bring back Mic'd Up. We just haven't had any time to set it up. But I seriously want to try it. I think it'd be way too far out, but I really want to put it on a player, at least one point. And it's ideal for it to be an outfielder, but I just think it's such a far range you wouldn't be able to do it. But yes, Mic'd Up will be back next week, probably with Coach Doty first and then Tony second. First pitch down low for ball one. (1-0) Gingrich to Stewart. Outside for ball two. Well, Sexton finished at 80 pitches, and Gingrich has come in, and Grinnell has taken advantage of the new pitcher. Just a freshman on the mound here for West Branch. 2-0. Upstairs, 3-0. Brady settles into the batter's box. It's a 3-0 count, so unless it's right down the middle, he's probably not swinging. 3-0 to him. And that one catches the zone for strike one. So Gingrich going to try to battle back here. (3-1). Brady pops it behind. Catcher cannot get there. And now we're tied at we're going to a full count here. There is a pitcher warming up in the bullpen, and I can't quite tell who it is. Maybe Braden Blackford, but I'm not sure. It is. So Blackford warms up. He was able to finish in the win over, I think, Albia when we were watching. Yeah, East Marshall, that was the one. Was able to come in and finish that game. 3-2. Stewart skies it to right. Shallow territory, and it falls. Could have been caught, but that sun, it's going to be sun and the wind. Just not in their favor there. Count stays full at 3-2 with one out, and Owen Kaufman still sitting on third for the Tigers. (3-2) by Gingrich. Stewart sends it to right center. Center fielder runs underneath of it. He can't make the grab. It goes over him again. Owen Kaufman will be safe at home. Stewart turns on second. He'll race to third, and he is safe. 2 straight triples by the Grinnell offense. I tell you, it's the combination of the wind and the sun. The center fielder just couldn't quite get to it again. And now Brooks Latimer steps up to bat for the Tigers. 7-3. Grinnell has blown it open here with 4 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. That's the crazy thing. We're still in the bottom of the 5th. Long afternoon ball game. Latimer sends it to left field. Left fielder's going to run underneath of it. Is that fair? Well, that had to barely be foul. That was like almost right on the chalk. So no balls and 1 strike, 1 out, still a runner on third. High one, almost lost grip. I think Gingrich lost it as he was throwing it. Upstairs for ball 1. This is Brady Stewart here on third base for Grinnell. One. Latimer sends it to right field. Right fielder comes up and can't make the grab. He dropped it. Stewart comes home. 8-3. Grinnell leads over West Branch.
If you follow us on our social media accounts at Tigers Live or Twitter and on Facebook, our Facebook group, posted a nice picture of our comrade Dave Schaefer in there with his rally cap on. He started this whole thing.
I was going to say, I questioned him putting it on when it was 3-3.
we will pass the luck to where it all belongs to.
8-3, Grinnell leads. Dallas Sauser's up the bat, who's 2 for 2 on the day. He'll lay a bunt, and it's foul. Hey, if anyone can lay a bunt, it's Dallas Sauser. Grinnell's Isaiah Seck is on deck for the Tigers. What an inning for Grinnell. 5 runs. And they've all been just skies out to center field, and the center fielder, right fielder just haven't been able to get to them in time, whether that be the sun or the wind causing the problems. But Grinnell's taking advantage. 0-1, throw to first, not in time.
Last time Dallas Sauser was in that position, it was a wild throw over first base, and he picked up second out of it. You think I just sit here and run the scoreboard, don't you?
Well, I knew that we were there. Another throw to first, not in time. That was down for strike 2. O2 upcoming by Gingrich. Upstairs, and they'll wait again. First ball of the at-bat. One ball and 2 strikes here. Sauser swings and misses. And the catcher thinks it's 2 outs, but there's still 1 more left. Now it's 2 outs, and Isaiah Seck will step up to bat for Grinnell. So Grinnell with a 8-3 lead. They put up 5 here in the bottom of the 5th over West Branch. That one just misses Isaiah for ball 1. Well, I appreciate everyone for watching today. Nice steady amount of viewers, West Branch fans, Grinnell fans. We do have a dislike, but that's okay because that means that one guy, he was watching that game, you know. It's just
everybody has an opinion.
Everybody's got their opinions, man. You can be upset. We try to stay neutral here on the live stream as Isaiah Seck skies that one to foul territory out by the dugout, and it hits the dugout. Try to stay neutral on the live stream. I've even been yelled at by Grinnell fans for being too for the other team sometimes. That's funny. I think it was during, what was it, during the basketball season? It was something about a foul that I didn't agree with, and it was for the other team, and 2 people contacted me on Facebook. They're like, "Are you a Grinnell fan? What is your problem?" It's like, sorry, sports fan. 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs here, and a runner on second for the Tigers. That one's upstairs for ball 2. So next time you'll see West Branch in action will be Monday. I almost said Sunday. Monday night. They're headed to Wilton for a doubleheader, 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Sek skies it to right. It's going to stay fair if the right fielder cannot get there. He does. Retires the side. Grinnell puts up 5. They lead 8-3, headed top 6.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual, sponsoring the Tigers all season long.
Gavin Hirschman to bat here for West Branch, trying to bring the Bears back within as Grinnell puts up 5. In the bottom of the 5th, we're headed top 6. West Branch trails Grinnell 8-3. Will Doty's still on the mound. Braden Blackford was warming up in the bullpen, but they'll go with Doty for now. His first pitch hits Hirschman, and Hirschman will take his base. And he'll walk it off just a little bit here. Tell you what, though, West Branch has played well. I was really impressed with Sexton and his pitching there. Hirschman will gingerly walk his way to first base. Looked like he got hit right there above the hip. And this will be the pitcher Cam Gingrich to bat for the Bears. Yeah, just above or right on it. He took a hit. So he'll take his base. And now it's Cam Gingrich in the batter's box. He swings and misses for strike 1, trying to get his team back in it. Cam this season, yet to record a hit, has scored a run. And he's played in 2 games. This will be his 3rd on the season. Oh, 1 by Doty. Upstairs for ball 1. It has gotten cloudier as the day has gone on. The clouds weren't as big as they were when we started. And I don't think it's supposed to rain until at least Tuesday? Wednesday? Is that when they said it was?
Wednesday.
Those will probably just be pop-up thunderstorms based on the weather. So nothing too crazy. 2 balls and 1 strike, as that one was up top for ball 2. A little bit of shade hopping in here on the ballpark. 2-1 by Doty. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Oh, muffed him. Kill him.
We've killed so many wasps, but there's been so many wasps up here in the booth today.
What did we miss?
2-2. Outside. Throw to second. Not in time. Hirschman is safe. Stolen base successful, and the count will be 3-2 when they go back. I was going to say, he looks fine now. Good job by Hirschman hurrying over to second base. And I think they might have a courtesy runner here. Hirschman got up just a little slow. Must have been the adrenaline got him to second base. Three balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Nice job by Doty. First strikeout of the inning. And 1 out down. And Logan Hiley, the junior, will step up to bat for the Bears. like I said, pretty nice crowd for both Grinnell and West Branch. Grinnell has a student section of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. Throw back onto second. Nowhere near in time.
This area right here is a nice tuck of people. Everyone's catching the shade.
I was going to say,
I
guess I haven't been looking down, but I was going to say, so yeah, choose which one you want. You want shade or you don't want wind?
Go for the umbrella and have the wind blow underneath you.
Outside for ball 1. This game, first pitch was at 2:13. We are closing in 2 hours game time. I didn't count how long our game last night went, as that one is skied high. Will Doty underneath of it for out number 2. Nice job by Will. Yeah, last night we did the softball game, Grinnell versus Pella Christian. That game went to 9 innings or 8? 8 or 9? I think it was 9. 9 innings. And Pella Christian defeated Grinnell 12-9. This is who? Wyatt Federlin. Again, my numbers on my Varsity Bound sheet are off. So this is Wyatt Federlin. Watches that one upstairs for ball 1.
Yeah, I talked to that company, Varsity Bound.
I should go after my guys. I was going to say, despite working for Varsity Bound, I have control over a lot of things, but I'm not going to go in and change the school's things. That's on the team for having those numbers in wrong. Not my doing. I'm very sorry. I was told that if I mess with something, because I have admin access, and they're like, well, if you mess with something, it could crash the whole website. I'm like, okay, I'm not touching anything. The only thing I touch is the media links and whatnot, as that one's fouled back for strike 2. Varsity Bound's been having trouble the past couple days with staying up. They're updating the engine right now, so the website should be able to not crash as much, but with all the state tennis, golf, and soccer stuff going on, they keep updating it.
Getting a new V8.
Yeah, nice little challenge to it.
Get a new engine. That's right.
1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs and a runner on second. Doty missed him. Throw to third is going to be in time. Out number 3. We're headed bottom 6. Grinnell leads 8-3 over West Branch.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza. Polley's Pizza, which this week has introduced the morel pizza, our morel mushrooms onto it, so sounds like a good switch up on that side of it. And this mid-inning is brought to you by Brent State Farm.
Speaking of Polley's, I was talking to you about this. There's no way Joey's watching, but if he is,
it could be.
Joey, I have a question. So Johnston and Iowa City both have Polley's, right? And both of those, I think both of them, I know Johnston for sure, sell a pan / somewhat, what would you call it, deep dish pan pizza. Grinnell Polley's does not sell such things.
They have a double crust.
They have a double crust, but it's nowhere near what they were showing in the video. It looks really good, and I think Polley's Grinnell would really benefit from adding that to their menu. That's my pitch to Joey Polley if he's watching. I'm just saying. But have you ever eaten at any of the other Polley's anywhere? No?
For the Tigers, the second
We've driven past the one in Johnston. I know where that one is, but Alex Smith up to bat here for Grinnell in the bottom of the 6th. Grinnell leads 8-3. It's good to have the family support. He has a nice little group behind him. His dad missed his 2 home runs against ECG, but was able to see that one last night against Pella Christian, as that one's up top, 4-1. But yeah, deep dish / pan pizza. Let's get it to Polly's. Let's do it. That one's in there for strike 1. I almost said outside, but I held myself.
That one must have come across the plate, and then when we saw it, it was 6 or 8 inches outside. It was a nice breaking after the fact.
1-1. 2-1. Well, he hasn't called a strike that was like upstairs. He's been consistent on those. It's just the ones down low. A little iffy. But he's getting there. 2-1. In the dirt.
Just outside.
Ball 3. What did I say last week? That pitch was high, wide, and handsome. 3 balls and 1 strike here for Gingrich. And that one's fouled back. Now the wind's picking up again. Yeah. I mean, it's stayed pretty much to out of the south most of the afternoon. Right now we're sitting at 15-mile-an-hour wind gust out of the southwest. And we're at 89. Not sure if we're going to get to 90. Full count. And Alex barely catches a piece of that one. It'll stay 3-2. And apparently the highest recorded gust today was 32 miles an hour at 3:09 p.m. The more you know. Yeah. No full moon tonight, but it is supposed to be clear. And that's your weather segment with the Tiger Sports Livestream Network crew. Alex Smith takes his base. And Cam Gingrich will have a chat with head coach here for West Branch. I'm not sure if he's going to be done or if they're just going to talk to him here.
Speaking of nice sunny days, you're looking for a nice hat. We have a nice hat. Old Trucker Tigers Ellison, made by Legacy, same company that has all the Iowa Hawkeye American Need Farmer hats. Buy that on our website for $25. Or let me know you want one. I'll bring it to a ball game for you. Save the shipping.
We can't tell who the new pitcher is because he hasn't turned his back to us, and this is why all numbers should be on the front and back. It is number 8. So it is Quinn Hayden is the new pitcher. We'll let him warm up. We'll take our quick commercial break and we'll be back.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn.
So a pitching change. Quinn Hayden is the new pitcher on the mound. Cam Gingrich is done for West Branch. Grinnell leads 8-3. Nobody out. And we're in the bottom of the 6th. And it is, I believe, Colin Gibson up to bat here for the Tigers. Runner on first for Grinnell as well. And there's another wasp. And it flies right on Dave's paper. And Dave can't kill it. There we go, he finally does. That took forever. Oh my gosh. What are we at? 0-1, 1-0? Well, yeah, new batter. I know Colin's up. I didn't know if he had pitched yet. Colin swings and misses for strike one. Colin's batting .417 on the season.
You're on wasp duty.
There's a wasp nest somewhere, whether that be in the bleachers or something. There's no way there isn't.
Dead carcasses laying all over the place up here.
0-1, that one hits Colin. He'll take his base, so Alex Smith heads to second. Colin heads to first. And with no outs, Grinnell's got a runner on first and second. Oh, I thought Jay was going to come up here and swap wasp with us, but Cammy got his seeds. So Jackson Horace will run for Colin Gibson, and Cole Johnson will step up to bat for Grinnell. Hayden steps back on the mound. And that one's cracked to left center. And it might drop in the gap. It does. And Grinnell will hold everybody. Yeah, maybe could have brought him around, but they'll load the bases. So it's a single for Cole Johnson, and Will Doty will step up to bat for the Tigers. And it's like Dave brought up. If Grinnell scores 5 here in this game, or in this inning, this game would be over after the 10-inning rule. 10 after 5. Another wasp over here on the camera. It might fly in front of the camera. Did it? Not quite.
Yeah.
Thought it did.
Maybe they're getting mad at me for killing them.
That one's up top for ball 1.
Could get some spray. Start coating everyone below.
Yeah, we probably could use wasp spray up here. I think the other booth had it. That one's down, and everybody will stay put as the ball doesn't get out of the batter's box.
Yeah.
That is true, yeah.
Fly swatter would probably be better.
Yeah, instead of using our hats. 2 balls and no strikes. Still nobody out, and the bases are loaded for Grinnell. As the umpire, Terry, will clean off the plate, even though it's still not quite clean, but we'll take it. (2-0). Outside, again, good stop by the catcher. Puts it 3-0. Grinnell up top 8-3, 11 hits to West Branch's 5. Grinnell no errors. West Branch has 1 on the afternoon. 3-0. And I don't even think Will was going to swing at that, no matter where it was. That one's in there for strike 1. (3-1) by Hayden. Outside, ball 4. He'll take his base, and Alex Smith will make the trot home. Grinnell takes the 9-3 lead over West Branch. And Owen Kaufman steps up to bat. Owen hit a triple out to center field, his first ever triple in his high school career. Brought home 3 runs. Let's see if he can do it again. Pops it, and shallow center field. And he doesn't know where it's at. It's going to drop. 1 run is in. And the bases will stay loaded as that ball goes wild and everybody stays where they're at. So Kaufman with another hit. And it is just been a crazy day with the wind and the sun. Caleb Crum will bat now. That outfield had a tough time today for West Branch. He was running to the right and the ball was going left and just couldn't see it. Couldn't find where it was going.
Tough to get your eyeballs on her.
They've had a couple of times where it's been shady, but none during when the plays or the ball will be in play. And Caleb Crum up to bat. Grinnell leads 10-3. 3 more runs and this game could be over, as that one's outside for ball 1. Dave says we're going to get a line shot to right center. All right. Mark it down. That one outside in the dirt. Ball goes behind. Runner will come home. Everybody advances. Lead is 11-3. Grinnell trying to end it right here in this 6th inning. Why go to another? (2-0) to Crum. Outside, ball 3. Ball 4 takes his base. The bases will load right back up for Grinnell. And it'll be number 19, Jalen Idle, to bat for Grinnell. He has a chance to possibly end it if he gets a good crack at it.
It's Albia. Wasn't it Albia game that Jalen had a couple?
Jalen, yeah, Albia had a couple of great plays. First pitch to Idle. There he goes.
There
Cracks
it
it right to left field. This could be ball game. No, they'll hold everybody, so the bases will stay loaded. It's a RBI single for Jalen Idle. It's 12-3 in favor of Grinnell. And Brady Greif will now bat for Grinnell. I was going to say Braden was coming out, but they'll keep Brady Greif
Yep, I think he's
in the batter's box.
giving his replacement right now.
So bases loaded. Grinnell just needs one more run, and this game is over. No outs. Greif swings, pops short, picked up. Throw to first is in time, but this game is over. 13-3 is your final score. Grinnell defeats West Branch. Final thoughts on this one?
Great turnaround. I mean, I don't know what more we could say about it. I'll give our full credit to Dave Schaefer over there putting the rally cap on and going to town right there, because the bats come alive, and it was just a great inning. Will come out on the mound and had some strikes, took things into his own hands, and then just great defense, on that side of the field out there. So, again, your bats come alive, you start hitting, they switch pitchers out, and we got to take advantage of it. We did.
Grinnell's able to pull away late. 13-3 is your final score in 6 innings. Grinnell defeats West Branch. We'll see everyone next Thursday for softball against North Mahaska. For now, everybody stay cool. Have a great rest of your weekend, and go Tigers.